Okay, so we'll end that section there, and we'll now preview the Brighton fixture, which will have an embargo at 1:30 p.m. tomorrow. Niv, James, do you want to get us started?
Xabi, Levi, Colwill and Geovany, Quenda weren't in the squad for the game on Thursday night. Are there any issues there at all?
No, there were no issues. Our plan is that they are training tomorrow, preparing for Sunday. With Levi, we know that 3 games in a week after the injury, he needs in a period that he needs to go taking the right steps. So we don't want to push him too much, that he doesn't get stressed too much, and he feels comfortable as well, and with you as well.
And Moises, do you think he may be in contention?
He is hopefully training tomorrow, and we are hopeful that he can be involved. But we need to check. Still no decision made.
You spoke about 3 games in the space of 7 days. It feels like it could be a lot for somebody like Reece James, somebody like Cole Palmer, who have had issues over the last 2 or 3 years.
Hope not.
Do you know who's going to start in goal on Sunday?
Yes.
Will Robert Sanchez get another opportunity?
Don't ask. I know. I know, but I prefer to tell the players first the lineup.
And finally, if Enzo was to leave before Tuesday's deadline, does he need to be replaced by another midfielder?
Now, we have been talking about speculations, and sorry, but I am not the one that's talking too early about things. So we need to see what happens. And we want to be ready always.
We'll go to Niv.
Hi, Xabi, good evening. Tonight was your first official competitive game managing here at home with the Chelsea manager, with your dear defence singing your name several times. How nice was the leaving?
No, it's nice. I think that we are happy to have that support, myself as well, to have this welcome from the fans. I felt since I was here the first day that they were happy that we were starting this new time together. And now it's time to deliver. Now it's not time to show every weekend. We have had just 2 games. Good start, but still early days. And on Sunday, we have a good game. It's a good test to see where we are.
Danny Welbeck scored tonight. He's facing his former side over the weekend. I was wondering about Danny. Are you aware of his stats as a Brighton player against Chelsea?
Yes, I am. I am aware and happy that he's with us.
And when you decided to recruit Danny, alongside the experience, this is 19 seasons in the Premier League. What else made you decide he's the right position for us?
He has many qualities. As a player, you see how intelligent he is. He links well. Out of the box, he's able to combine. In the box, he's very intelligent to be in the right place. We have seen it tonight. On daily basis, he's a great influence for the rest of the players. He trains really hard. He's raising all the standards in training, and that's something that we think is important.
Brighton this weekend, and how impressed have you been with Fabian Hurzeler's work at Brighton so far?
No, I know him very well from Germany, from Sao Paulo, and I know him from my time in Germany. So he's taking, developing the team, new players, a very intense team with interesting things. So that's why it's going to be a good clash and a good test for Sunday.
We'll go to Nazar.
Xabi, what have you made of a lot of the player sales? We've seen like a lot of the players that maybe you had in pre-season are leaving, Chelsea getting transfer fees. You said you wanted the squad to be like smaller at certain points. Are we getting to the point where a lot of the things that are happening are happening?
Yeah, we are quite close to the plan that we had. For sure, we will see where we finish, if it's fully executed or there are some things that are still to be done or we couldn't make. But for sure, I think that overall the balance of what we have is going to be good, and we need to see how I'll develop the last few days. But so far, the team is coming together. This is a process that it will take time, but we are in good position, and just few more days to see.
In Australia, you said you wanted 4 or 5 centre backs, and I was wondering maybe across the squad, how many players do you think you need that would be easy to manage in a season without Champions League or European football?
It's important that each to respect and to know not all the players are in the same stage of their career. some players they are established, some players is their first year in a club like Chelsea, even in the Premier League. So everything is in different stage, and that they understand that they know that, but being all in the cohesion of the team, it's so. I don't have a number. I have an idea, so we will be close to that.
You think you'll have a squad where there's not people like left out and getting frustrated, because surely that would make it hard.
I hope not. We know with knowing which context has each player, but hopefully all of them will feel involved in that we are in the boat, and everyone is feeling that we are pulling on the same direction.
We'll go to Lloyd.
I wanted to ask you about one of those young defenders. It's Josh Acheampong, who maybe hasn't been trusted as much. There's a lot of fans who feel like he should have had more trust shown in him by the previous managers. They started against Fulham, he started again tonight. It seems like you could be the manager to put that trust in him. How much faith have you got?
With Josh, in pre-season we saw that he has been getting better and better. For me, when he plays with confidence, when he plays with aggressivity, he has a lot of attributes for a modern defender, because he can play in different positions. He's good with the ball. He understands. So I've seen a progression in these few weeks that we have been together, and he has played very solid games against Fulham and tonight. So we are happy that he's feeling this way, and we need to help him. There will be different moments in the season for sure, because we want to have a healthy competition in many positions, in all positions I would say. And Josh is doing well, and we are happy for him, and he's happy as well.
Do you think he'll be one to start again against Brighton, given you want to kind of renew that confidence in him and keep him on a good level?
He will be in the squad and he can be selectable, but we will see. So Sunday, he did well tonight.
Okay, we'll do last couple. We'll go Dom and then finish with the women on the third row.
When you were explaining why Fernandez wasn't in the squad against Luton, you did mention that part of the decision was to do with match minutes that other players needed minutes, but that can't be the reason why Enzo isn't in the squad. He's one of your best players.
No, I've said that we need the players that are in the best situation to play, and we need to take everything in consideration. Players that are in good moments, players that not feeling that energy to play, and I for me it's very important that they feel that this desire to play and to have good preparation. And we talked and we decided that for tonight it was better not to be part of the squad. That he's top player, it's no doubt about that.
And we'll finish with the women on the third row.
So great start to the season so far, but still a long way to go. And when we talk about players like Jordan Henderson and Danny Welbeck, how important are they, with a balance of young and experienced players on the squad, how important are they to the rebuilding of the team throughout the season?
No, not rebuilding, to help, but not just them. I think Reece, Lacroix, Maxence, Morgan as well. Even being young, they have good impact. So that was a very important decision on the squad planning, that we were bringing players that will add not just on the field, as well on the ready to compete players. And we have seen that they don't need much time to have a good impact, and we are happy with that. And Jordan, we are waiting still for him that he recovers. Hopefully. He will have the green light to play soon, but they are bringing a lot of good qualities on the pitch and off the pitch as well, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so. After the match, Cole was talking about how there's a different energy, I suppose. And again, it's still just the start of the season. There's a long way to go. But as much as the on-pitch performance is important, so is the off-pitch, and obviously talking about mentality. So yeah, I think.
Yeah, the mentality is fundamental nowadays in football, and as well to react when we will have for sure bumps on the road, and we need to prepare for that. How we react, how we stick together, how we keep with the same mentality, it's going to be very important as well. So early days, good things, but things to develop and to progress on them.
Okay, we'll end it there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Cheers.